everyone, I'm Nick. This is going to be your September mid-month love reading, but it can carry on into October because you know energy is fluid, but whenever you watch this video is probably when you're meant to watch it, okay? Keep in mind these are general readings, so it may not resonate with every single person, so if it doesn't fit your situation, please do not force it and just carry on with your day. But this does apply to both men and women, whether you like men, women, both, no judgment, whether you're single, super single, in a situationship as they say, in a relationship, married, divorced, separated, whatever the case is, doesn't matter. I'm here to help you out, okay? Also, I would suggest to be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs because these are all aspects of who you are, okay? Also, I will have the link to the extended reading below. It's pretty much like a part 2, what you see here. If you find that's resonating, you want more information, we'll dive in deeper, ask more questions, just click the link right after you're finished watching this, okay? It'll say extended and then have the link and it'll take you there. Also, today I'm wearing another Hannah Stone tank top. I think this is in malachite or malachite, I'm not sure how you say it, but as you guys may already know, she has a whole bunch of different designs, like gemstones, tarot, chakras, even her own art printed pieces. They're all really cute. She has leggings, tank tops, dresses, boxers, briefs for all my guys out there, okay? I know you probably need a fresh new pair. We don't want you having old, raggedy, stinky boxers with your significant other. You know, you want to make her smile. You want to be like, ooh, that looks sexy, you know? So get yourself a fresh new pair. You can use my code. The link will be below, okay? And then also, if you guys already watched my September readings, you know we're running a giveaway all month. So all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, go check out our website, go pick something out of the website. You can pick anything. The winner can choose anything they want. Let us know in the comments what you would like, your sizing and all that stuff, okay? And if you do end up purchasing something from our website, thank you so much because this is a small business and we're like both women run businesses, so your support means a lot to us. And tag me on Instagram, share your picture, and I'll repost it. All right, so now let's get on to the energies and your reading for September. So as you guys know, it's Spritz time. So what I want you to do now is take a few deep breaths in and out. Hopefully you're in a meditative mindset and relaxed, away from people, noise. If you need to pause this video, get some water, tea, anything to just get you in the mood. This is you time, me and you time, okay? We're just chatting away. And I want you to just escape, clear your mind, take a few more deep breaths in and out. And as you exhale, I want you to release any negativity. If you're holding anything heavy in your heart, I want you to now, as you exhale, release all of it, okay? So as you inhale, acknowledge any heaviness you may be feeling, whether it's sadness, anger, resentment, pain, just stress in general. And as you exhale, push it all out, release it, okay? And now I want you to close your eyes, and as I'm spritzing you, I want you to imagine all the things that I'm saying out loud coming into your life and you feeling it, experiencing it, and living it. So imagine and picture all those things for your life, all right? So I'm wishing you all happiness, abundance, a good partner, romance, passion, and just make all your wishes come true. It smells like it's rose water, so hopefully you can smell the roses or imagine it. All right, now that the mood is set and the vibe is good for us, we get on to your reading. Hi Aquarius, so for today, like this whole past month, a lot of things have been changing, so I've been guided not to get an oracle card for you because I actually received a specific message. And bear with me because sometimes I receive actual like word messages, phrases, but sometimes it's also images or like a scene, like different stuff. So for you guys today, it was like two people trying to communicate via like a walkie-talkie. And you know how you go like beep, roger that, and like you like press on and you hear like someone talking, but it seemed like someone was trying to communicate, or two people trying to communicate with each other, but like there was no reception, or it came out like staticky. It was just like they were talking, but it was just like a robot. Like you weren't able to decipher what the person was saying or what was being said, but you know there was something there. It's like just like breaking off. So there may be some communication issues possibly between you and another person, or one person is not hearing the other person, not understanding. you know, like what they're trying to say. So there could be something there with miscommunication between you and another person, but obviously, you know, that's gonna mean different things for all of you. Maybe it means a specific thing for you. So, you know, apply it how you find fit. But overall, that's what I'm kind of picking up. So we'll see if it kind of makes sense or if it resonates with like the rest of the reading. Okay, so you guys know how it goes. You're gonna pick a side. One is for you and one is for the other person you're dealing with or will be dealing with. If you're a cross watcher, you can switch it up. It could be vice versa. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the cards and then we'll talk about it and get right into it. So on your end here, we have Serenity, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Crystals. Okay, and your overall emotion card is regretful. Okay, and then for this side here, we have the 10 of Crystals, the 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Crystals. And then their overall emotion, or whoever's on this side, is grateful. And then the mutual emotion between the two of you in some way is curious. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel like things were going really good, or at least from one person's perspective, they thought that everything was going good. They're like, oh, we've been at such a good place. Things are looking great. Communication's great. You know, I like you, you like me. But then all of a sudden, maybe you started to feel weird. You started to need more space. You went kind of in hermit mode, or maybe this Virgo season and we're upon this full moon, or at least right now while I'm filming this, it's like almost full moon. Actually, the moon is in Aquarius, which is my moon sign. And thank God I have a moon in Aquarius, because if not, I don't know how it would function, but it definitely helps me out. So thank you guys for your energy. But you're definitely been kind of like maybe hiding out, keeping to yourself, kind of in hermit mode. A little Aquarius here is, what, Nella? Okay, so you've kind of been maybe in hermit mode, or you just been distancing yourself, or you've been creating distance between you and another person, and maybe you don't really understand why you're doing it or why you did it. You just kind of needed space, or you felt like you didn't feel like an individual, but something about, like, you just wanted to feel alone. You wanted to be alone for a little bit. Maybe this person, you felt like they were too clingy, or like they didn't give you space or anything. So this is kind of you searching for your own space, kind of finding more peace within yourself, you know, meditating or doing whatever it is that makes you feel kind of like good again. And I also feel like you've kind of been maybe overthinking or overanalyzing a lot of things, and maybe making things bigger than it really is. Like maybe someone did something small or said something small, and now you thought it meant something else, but really didn't mean that. But either way, you're definitely kind of to yourself, want to be kind of lonely, and just need kind of space, or created space between you and another person. And maybe you didn't do this intentionally. Maybe it was like a subconscious thing. You kind of were just like distant, or not responding as much, or not replying as fast, or not really hanging out or seeing them as much. It can be all sorts of things. But I see now that, you know, you created some distance or created some space, whether it was intentional or not, or subconsciously. But now you're like, okay, wait, now I miss them, and now I do want to see them, or I do want to talk to them. So I feel like there is something that you did, or you created distance, and now you're missing that person, and now you want to see them again, or you want to come back together, because you're remembering all the old memories and how good you felt and how you made each other smile and laugh, and how maybe you feel like maybe you were soulmates. Okay, 6 is a very harmonious number and all about balance and friendships, and kind of reconnecting. So I feel like you do want to reconnect with this person or whoever is on your mind, because emotionally they did fill you up. You did feel emotionally satisfied with them. It's just that maybe at times you felt too smothered, or you wanted distance, you wanted space. And maybe now you're just coming to understand that, like, oh, I don't even understand why I needed that, or why I was distant. Like, I just don't know. I'm just like that. I can't help it. And I think that's maybe something that people have a hard time understanding about you guys, because keep in mind, like, Aquarius is way out there, your planet, right? Your Uranus, along with like Neptune and Pluto, like those are like a very mysterious planet where people don't really know much about them. And same applies with your sign. A lot of people don't know too much about you guys, and everything about you is a little bit eccentric and weird and unique and special. So I think a lot of you guys probably have a hard time understanding yourselves and how you react and why you react or why you feel the things you feel. But all you know right now is that you still feel love for this person, and you want to reconnect with them. You want to talk to them, and maybe you might have unintentionally pushed them away. And that was never maybe your intent to do. You just kind of did it. But I see now that you're going to be coming towards them, or you're emotionally kind of maybe communicate with them telepathically that you do want to reconnect with them, and you do want a new start, and you want to start better. You want a new beginning with them, and this time you want it to be more solid, more stable, more long-term. This can also be that you're moving somewhere, or you're getting a new job as well. But I definitely feel like you want to make this more grounded, and this time want to, take more action towards it and do more to make it work, by understanding yourself and understanding them as well, and understanding what they need. And I think the problem is that you didn't understand yourself enough. And so if you don't understand yourself, how is someone else going to understand you? They're obviously going to be super confused about you as well. So now that you kind of maybe understand a little bit more how you operate and why are you doing the things you're doing, or at least that you do it often, you can kind of go about things like you'll know what to do in like future situations. But yeah, some of you could have a new opportunity with work, a promotion, job, or switching jobs, or moving locations, maybe buying a home or moving to a new apartment, condo, whatever it is. But I think now you want a new chance again. You want to come back and you want to reconnect and kind of talk about things again and make things work. And I think you were probably the one that maybe pushed them away, or broke things off, or just kind of stopped talking to them, or kind of maybe went ghost for a little bit. And I don't think you had like a specific real reason. You just kind of did it. And I don't think you realized that you did it, to be honest. Your overall emotion, like we saw, is regretful. It says remorseful, sorry, repentant. So you've probably been looking at old photos, old videos, their social media, old text messages, voicemails, and it triggered you. It triggered all these emotions that, wait, I don't want to push them away. I never meant to push them away. I really do care about them, and I love them, and I feel better when I'm with them. I just sometimes need space, but it doesn't mean that I don't love them. I do feel like you are really missing them, and you want a second chance, or whatever chance you're on. You want to get back things or make things better than they were before, and probably express that to them. Maybe you have a hard time expressing exactly what you're feeling, but you know that it's just a lot, and that you need to find a solution to this, because you don't want to be just alone and in your own little world. You want to share your world with this person, because you realize that they really are a good catch, and they were offering and doing so much for you, and you don't want to lose that now. And I think you're realizing that. Okay, so we don't want them to be the one that got away, if we know that you're the one, if you know that we're the ones that messed up. So I think you're realizing what has been done, and now you want to fix it, and now you want to move forward. Also, some of you could have Virgo somewhere in your chart. All right, so now on this side here, we have, like we saw earlier, the 10 of crystals, the 8 of cups, and the 6 of crystals. Okay, so I'm getting this person maybe could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a Libra, or a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If not, it doesn't have to be any of those signs. It could be any sign, could just be the energies, okay? So 10 of crystals, I feel like this person has it all together. They have a lot to offer you. I feel like they offer the world to you. Like they're willing to do whatever. This person's probably very stable, maybe well-to-do, probably has their own business or has a good career, has their own place, kind of has everything set. You know, they're ready for something stable, something long-term. They're just waiting for the person to share it with. And I think you realize that, or like, you know that they have so much to offer you and that it's all there for you to just grab. And I think they maybe have talked about future commitments with you, or maybe like, you know, getting married or getting engaged or like being together, like serious with each other. And I think while they were super serious with you or hoping that, okay, things are looking good, they're going well, you kind of in the middle of it going really well, something, I don't know, happened in you and you decided to kind of create distance like we talked about earlier. And you kind of just started pushing them away slowly. And so this confused them because they're like, what happened? Like, I don't think I did anything to Aquarius. I've been treating them well. I treat them like a queen, a king, and I don't know what's going on. So you kind of threw them off a little bit. And when you started creating distance and kind of maybe left for a bit or went MIA, they had no choice. And they're like, well, I guess I'm leaving this. I don't know what's going on. I have no choice. I guess I'll just let them be and do what they want. I'm not sure what's going on. And they're just left there with all the empty cups. It's like, I'm picturing like, you know, a couple where like, you know, someone is prepared like a really nice dinner and like has candles and everything lit, and then it's like they get stood up, like the person never shows up and they're just like, what? So that's the kind of imagery I'm seeing. If you also see here, it's Saturn, I believe, right? So I think they're facing reality, and I guess they had no choice but to face that hard truth because they were so confused, but you left them so like without answers, so they had no choice but to kind of just assume that you were not interested, that you were gone, and so they walked away. And they emotionally just try to cut everything off. And although it's hard, they were like, well, if they don't want to talk to me, they don't want to see me, then I guess I'll just leave. And I'm not sure, but I think as they were, you know, accepting and just kind of walking away, leaving the situation, leaving you alone, stop texting you, stop calling you, that is the moment when you were like, wait, no, I do miss them. I do want to be with them. So like, it's weird. Like when you were kind of pushing them away, they wanted you, but when you kind of ghosted or pushed them away, they're like, okay, fine, and they just left and they stopped insisting. But that was the moment you were like, wait, I miss them, I do want them. It's kind of weird because I don't feel like you were trying to do it or trying to mess with them. It was like something within yourself that was not stable or not aligned, and so that was causing you to act in that way, okay, or confuse this person. And then we have the Six of Crystals. So this is like Libra energy. This is going, you know, equal give and take, you know, giving to the less fortunate, being generous. So I feel like this person has a very generous and giving heart, and they've been very generous with you. And I think because they're so generous and loving and care about you so much, they're willing to give you that second chance, I believe. So this is them kind of hearing you out and being like, okay, I know I really care about Aquarius, and I feel we have this strong soulmate connection. So, you know, maybe I'm gonna give this a shot again and see where this goes, because it was going so well, but then all of a sudden it stopped. So it doesn't make sense. So I think as soon as you kind of explain to them or talk to them and give them like an apology or offer this kind of new start, new beginning, they're gonna get excited about it. And they'll be like, okay, but I'm gonna need you to give to me as much as I give to you as well. Like, let's make this 50-50. Like, I don't want to be the only one calling you, Aquarius. I don't want to be the only one texting you all the time. Like, I want you to look for me too. I want you to call me. I want you to text me. I want to feel wanted too. So I think the problem is that they made you feel very wanted, but you did not make them feel wanted. So they felt like you didn't like them, or like, you know, they were putting in so much, but you were giving like this much, you know. even though maybe that's just not the case. That's just kind of how you are, how you operate. But they are now going to be asking you to give in more, to call more, to text, to kind of check up on them more, just to show them more affection and more emotion. That's what they're going to be asking from you. And I think now you're not going to have a problem in doing so. You're going to take more action, take more initiative. This is you kind of taking more action and doing things for them and showing them through your actions that you care. Instead of just saying, yeah, I like you, yeah, I love you. You know, you're gonna be showing, doing more. Maybe just showing more affection, hugging them more, kissing them more, texting, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Or I'm thinking about you, all those things, okay? Their overall emotion is grateful, giving thanks. I think this person is very grateful to have you in their life, for you to have come back. They were probably really sad without you. I definitely feel like it was very hard for them to just kind of be like, what's happening, you know? Because they're so invested in you. Have invested a lot into you, emotionally, mentally, maybe physically as well. It says here, thankful, appreciative, blessed. So they're going to be really thankful that you came back and that you're reaching out to them, that you're trying, that you're initiating more, that you're opening up more. All they want to do is kind of understand you more, understand you better, know how it is they can, you know, help you feel loved and help you feel comfortable, but also give you enough space where you don't feel smothered, but where it's like, you know, it's balanced. So as long as you guys talk about it and you tell them, you know, your boundaries and what you like, what kind of person you are, and you guys understand each other, there shouldn't be any problems. But you need to let them know, okay, I just need a little bit of space, but I'll be right back, you know, and just let them know how you are and what you expect or what you don't like, okay? The mutual emotion between the two of you is curious. It says interested, fascinated, inquisitive. So both of you are very curious about each other. I think you're both kind of maybe out of the box, more so you than them, and that's them or you looking in the box, trying to figure each other out, trying to, I don't know, just find out more information and see how you guys actually operate, how you are, learn more about each other. So I think you guys need to learn a lot more about each other just to get to know each other a little bit better, understand and maybe talk about your love languages. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I would definitely check out that book by Gary Chapman. It's called The 5 Love Languages. And it's really cool because I think that's something we never think about. Everyone shows love and we receive love in different ways. So you could be giving your love to someone, but if they don't resonate with that or that's not their love language, they may not understand it. So they're not going to take it as you giving love. So it's important to understand the other person's love language and how it is. Like, are they more of a words of affirmation type of person? Are they more of like a do things for you instead of like say things for you? There's like a lot of different things. So learning about those things and talking about each other is going to really help each other out. Okay, so because I see that they really care about you, they really love you, they're invested into you and willing to invest their time and resources into you. And it made them really sad to know that you distanced yourself from them, or that they felt like they did something wrong when they knew they didn't do anything wrong. They were confused. So just kind of clear things up with them, and I think everything will be okay. And just keep in mind of your actions and why you do the things you do. Like, am I pushing this person away? Why am I doing this? You know, like, ask yourself those things. And try to be a little bit more open with them and explain or express yourself more, your emotions, so they're not confused and understand how you feel. Okay, so we're going to dive in deeper in the extended reading, find out more about this person, who they are, what they're all about. We can look into what their love language is so you can kind of understand better how to show them love, how for them to feel loved. Okay, and we'll look into what they are thinking, what are they feeling, what they want you to know that you don't know, and what the near future holds between the two of you. Okay, so if you're interested, the link will be below. If not, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments if this resonates with you or what your situation is. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and maybe other people can relate to you as well. And I wish you guys all the best, sending you love, peace, happiness, healing, good vibes, and I'll see you next time for your October reading. All right, take care for now. Bye.